Hi there guys, today I am doing an unboxing of a universal. This here is a USB computer vacuuming tool. There's two attachments on this unit. There's a main suction unit, and then there's another unit here that has a brush area as well as three orifices there to suck up dirt. Now along with this, there is an LED light that is on the bottom of the unit, and of course it's just powered by USB. This is pretty generic. I mean, this particular brand one, it says Tech 1, but I'm sure any of the ones you find out there probably through the same manufacturer, just with a different brand name on them. This particular one cost me $2 at the Dollarama. Okay. Alright, so here's the unit. You have a little cord here, obviously. So we have about a 3-foot cord. This is your standard nozzle. And this just comes off here. And we have another attachment here which has got the brushes on it, plus these three orifices here to help draw air up as you're brushing. Now inside the unit, you just give this sucker a twist, and all your dirt and everything's basically just going to accumulate inside of here. There's like an elastic band. This is just kind of a filter area. It's going to keep dust out, dirt out of the motor, to keep the motor running properly. Again, you just put your unit on. And there we go. Now on the side here we have your on and off switch. Get you there, take a little close look there. The other side, there's that LED light I was telling you about. So we're just going to come back in a few moments and take a look at this, see how she works. Alright, so I have the unit plugged in right now. And what I'm going to do, let's just listen to it. There's a light on the bottom. Okay, a nice little light here. Now you can't really feel too much suction on it when you put it up against your hand, but I'm going to put some salt grounds on here and try out the suction power here. Let's see what we can do here. So I did this yesterday, and I did notice she did. Even though there doesn't seem to be much suction, it will actually suck up this material here. Try it here. There. Just clean that up. And I'm just going to come back and try the other attachment here, see how that works. Now the other attachment here, of course, is the brush with the three orifice holes on the bottom, and this is going to be more to get into in between your keys. I'm just going to give her a try, see how it works out here on just the flat area. So yeah, so it still will actually suction up, though this here is going to be more designed to get into some more crevices than anything. There, so we cleaned up all those salt grounds. Now I'm going to come back in a moment. It's going to clean all the debris out of the middle here. And I'll come back in a moment to do the keyboard. Alright, now so I'm just going to take off the unit and get rid of the salt that was in here. You can see the salt's just empty out of there. And I'm just going to basically dust off the filter here. Alright, so back to the keyboard here now. Alright, as you can see here, this is a wireless keyboard I have for one of my computers. It's pretty dirty. Now a lot of this dirt's going to be ground in, and you're probably going to be better off, you know, taking a cloth and wiping off as much as what you can. But let's give this unit a try and see what we can do here. Get our light. Fits in the keys here nice. This brush, I think, is going to be more to loosen up your dirt, really. It does fit nicely between the keys. Again, you're only got so much power with this USB, so... Oops. Let's take a look here. Okay, well, again, there's a lot of built-in grime on that keyboard, so the brushes, I must say, do seem to help loosen up some of the dust, though you may have to give it a shake a bit to loosen up some more of the big particles. Some dust, as you know, will turn into almost like a greasy paste. You know, once it sets there long enough, it turns into like an oil. So this really needs to be wiped down first with a moist cloth, something that's not wet, but something that'll clean it down more. But this unit here, I would say, would be more designed as a little bit of a touch-up and to loosen up some dust that's not really caked on there. But I'm going to come back and try out the other attachments, see how that works on some of this too. Alright here, so I have the other attachment on here. And I'm just going to try this one. I've used this yesterday on one of my laptop keyboards. And it does seem pretty good for getting into, you know, tighter areas. It gives you more of like a real tight seal along some of these tighter areas. Now these keys here, these are always going to be the most challenging ones, but actually they'll slip right in there between the keys. Actually, this actually seems a little more effective than the other attachment. Go back here between the keys. And for one thing, it definitely gets in there and loosens the particles up. You say your suction may not be that bad, but the fact that this unit can actually get in, remove some of the loose particles of dust, and get in and loosen up some of the dust that's caked on there, could definitely add some value to this. Now mind you, you're only looking at like $2 for this, right? So, and with the amount of power it's going to use from the USB hub, it's really not going to be, you know, that fantastic necessarily. But one thing about it's a great conversation piece. Well, you get someone coming over, it's like, hey, what's that? Oh, it's my USB computer keyboard vacuuming tool. You just plug it into your USB drive and it's got an LED light and you can clean the keyboard off. Yeah. That sounds good. So again, the suction power on this is not the greatest, though it does have some suction value. Alright, let's turn this sucker off. So overall, this unit here, though it's not the most fantastic unit in the world, if you're just doing regular maintenance or upkeep on your keyboard, if you're just loosening off or vacuuming up light, you know, light dust, then it can work pretty effective. This attachment and the other attachment is good for loosening up your keys, or not your keys, but your any kind of dust and dirt that's trapped in between. So the fact that this unit, the attachments on the end, can break up some of that dirt is has some value, along with the LED light. And that's without the vacuuming factor at all. The vacuum factor is kind of a bit of a bonus, though not that effective. It works, and hey, for a novelty item, and for $2, then you'd be the judge if it's worth it or not. But anyhow, thanks for watching, folks. Bye bye.